another edition of RF Sports Radio here with Royce Fisher. We just got through watching the Mavs take a big loss against the LA Clippers, 114-99, and it was close in probably the first few minutes.
Yeah, first quarter, I guess. Mavericks is just coming off a 5-game winning streak. It's kind of hard to win 6 games in a row in the NBA against anybody. The Clippers are just too physical tonight.
And both coaches talked about that as well, the physicality of the game and playing Luka very physical. So let's go ahead and listen to what the coaches had to say, both Rick Carlisle and Doc Rivers.
Starting out, you got Kawhi, you got Paul George, you got Michael and Trez, Rodney McGruder, and we have a lot of guys that want to defend. And you can see that tonight. I thought our guys, the whole team, Zub at the rim tonight. I thought everyone was really locked in defensively.
Dr. Tucker, your team did well, a lot of points in the paint. You're talking about that, and your bench scoring tonight.
Yeah, bench scoring is every night. I mean, we believe that every night we're going to get bench scoring. When you have Lou and Trez coming off the bench, you're going to get that. We really made a point of emphasis to get into the paint tonight. The more you get to the paint, the more the threes open. And I thought both had that.
Doc, you had it's your 6 wins. You knew each other. Two teams essentially, both physical and rebounding. And
yeah.
Can you talk about?
Yeah, we just had a lot of size, and once we got the lead, they tried to go small, which I got. But then with our size, we were able to get a lot of offensive rebounds. I thought Jermichael, Trez, and Zub, all of them, our guards rebounded well tonight. So that's what we've been doing all year. We've been a very good rebounding team, and we did it again tonight. I don't know. We didn't have we didn't do anything different, really. We played our defense. We trapped some with the 5. We switched a lot. The difference is when we switch, they set a pick and a switch, then instead of Pat guarding them, it's Kawhi. Instead of Kawhi guarding them, it's Paul George. Instead of Paul George guarding them, So we had a lot of guys that could switch, and I thought that was effective because it took them out of the road game and all the other stuff.
You were from practice days.
Yeah.
How encouraging is that for you long term when you guys have more time together, what they can do down
It's encouraging. It really is. I mean, we were sloppy in a lot of ways offensively tonight. We scored a lot of points, turned the ball over a lot, unforced errors. Defensively, we did have some mess ups. It's funny what happens. Even on those, you cover up for it because you have so many willing defenders. But we talk about it a lot as a staff. When we do have a couple of practices, it's going to be very nice.
Was there an effort to be more physical, if possible, with Luka? I mean, was it?
Not really. No. We didn't mention being physical. We are physical. And so we talk about every night just being a more physical team. We didn't say let's be physical with Luka at all. Doncic is physical in his own right. He's probably as physical as anybody you're going to see.
You had a 6 steals team.
Yeah.
How important is it?
It's just great. Our man, when teams throw those cross-court passes, when you do that against our team, we're trying to throw a cross-court pass with Kawhi and Paul George on the weak side. It'd be tough to get through. And that's why we load those long ones on the wrong side, the inside pass. Having those 2 guys at your safeties, it's not bad. All right, guys. Thank you.
Some of the best you've seen from the West so far this year.
They were good. They played physical from the beginning.
Everybody, excuse me. Sorry, I gotta get dressed.
Sorry. Kind of, they played well. They came in ready. We got punched in the mouth tonight, so we're looking forward to bouncing back.
What do you think you guys learned tonight?
They kind of showed us the level. They're a championship team. They're looking to win a championship, and they played like it was a playoff game. They played aggressively, and they showed us that we have to learn how to play these games. We have to bring that same intensity, but. It's no big deal, It's a game we lost. We took the L. We got punched in the mouth a little bit. but we got to learn from this one and on to the next one.
You know, we got to a point where, you know, cut it down to 12 or 14 or whatever it was, and had a lot of guys contributing, but it's got to be like that from start to finish, and it wasn't, and so, you know, we're looking at a 15-point loss, but again, the second half was a positive. I just told our guys, you know, 5-game winning streak in this league, I don't care, you know, who you're playing against, where you're playing it, you know, is an accomplishment. We gotta, you know, take that as a positive and get ready to play on Friday night against Phoenix, who's playing well.
What specifically about the physical nature did you feel like the team wasn't necessarily prepared for coming into tonight's game?
The physical nature of the game. You know, I mean, you got 2 wing players that are probably the most physical wing players and the most athletic wing players in the game. They're big, they're strong, they're highly skilled, you know, and their centers are both very physical, both in different ways. And their guards play physical. They, you know, they pick you up full court and they hound you. And so, you know, this is a game we got to learn from and do better next time.
How do you think Luka handled being the focal point of such a good defensive team? What can he learn from that experience?
I think Luka handles everything well. It was frustrating because, you know, he got hit, knocked on the floor a couple times early, and teams they're physical with him. They want to make him feel contact. They want him to hit the floor as often as possible. It wears down great players, but you know, he stayed in the game. He didn't let frustrations with the officials get to him, and look, he's played in a lot of big-time games in his, you know, young basketball career. He understands the culture of games like this. He'll learn some things, and the rest of our guys will learn some things too.
You went to Boban early in the first quarter. Was that a planned substitution? Was it something to address the physicality?
Coming into the game, it was planned. He has some familiarity with Harold. Played pretty well against him in Vancouver. You know, it wasn't necessarily the matchup that got us when he was out there. It was more the speed of the game and the athleticism of the game. And so, you know, we gave it a look, and then, you know, had to adjust. I thought Barea in the second half once again gave us some real pop out there. He and Luka have a real good synergy when they play together. They have a lot of respect for each other, and you know, they play well off each other. Once again, JJ was a plus in the game, and so that was good. And look, he's always sitting there ready to go, which is big.
When you play a team defensively like this,
They're talking a little bit. Luka had 22 points tonight. Not his best game, although he had 22 to lead all the Mavericks in scoring. The most interesting thing to me about this game, though, was the fact that after the game was over, he immediately left the building. Didn't stick around, didn't say in the locker room. We just wanted to get out of here as quick as possible.
And then I think Carlisle kind of knew they wasn't in the mood tonight. He rested them a long time in the fourth quarter. We got to see J.J. Burrell tonight. He came, he was spark plug off the bench, had 12 points in 16 minutes. I was glad to see him out there, but the bench didn't give him much tonight.
Yeah, the bench didn't give much at all. So next for the Mavs, they go on the road. They got Thanksgiving, they go on the road Friday. They play Phoenix. That's not going to be an easy game there either. And then they go to L.A. on Sunday, which is not going to be an easy game. We'll be there for that. And then, of course, to New Orleans, who was kind of struggling as well, too. So the road doesn't get much easier. You know, after a 5-game win streak, now you got 3 really tough games. So how did they bounce back from that?
Well, they were riding on the high, 5 games, beating teams by 40 points or more. And this was a big letdown. I hope they bounce back for that. We'll see. Phoenix should be a good test going into LA.
Yeah. We'll be with you guys real soon. We'll be back with another show live from LA. Until then, stay tuned. ARB Sports Radio.